Hello, and again, welcome to the PlayStation Crowdcast.
Hello and welcome to the PlayStation Crowdcast. We're on episode 123. It's our Christmas show, so we decided we'd do something a little bit different like we normally do. We've done quizzes before and all that lot, but we figured, nah, what the hell, this time we'll live stream it and play a game at the same time. Now, what I'm going to do once this is done is take the audio and put it up on the podcast site, so if you're listening to this and you'd actually rather be watching it, it will also be available on my YouTube channel or Nick's Twitch channel, both of which will get linked in the descriptions. Other than that, enjoy the show. Nick, do you want to start the game off?
You don't want to, introduce anyone else?
Fuck it, they've heard you laughing, they don't care. Alright, whatever. So, we have myself, Jin, we have Nick. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
And we have Beranmee. Hello, Beranmee.
Hello.
Oh, good, he actually spoke. Every single time I say hello to you when we start something off, I'm half tempted, I'm expecting you, even, to just not say anything.
Yeah, but I nod.
Well, that doesn't help. Is this the point where I say, by the way, I don't remember how to play this game?
No. Yes, maybe.
Okay.
Okay,
so
I thought you were just going to do the show instead of not talking.
yeah, I know. Well, I'm trying to remember how to do like the beam attacks and all that lot, and I can't remember.
You press triangle and then you press triangle and then you point in the direction you want to fire it.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I suppose we actually better get on with the actual show. That would be a good idea.
Nah, it's overrated. You're not very good at going on with the show.
I've just realised Nick's in a lovely pink robe set.
I know. Oh, Beranmee died. Oh, Jin died. Someone died.
Oh, can I actually hurt you? Is that thing trying to hurt you or is it with you?
No, that's the familiar. That's the thing that boosts things. And
So where's Jin? Should we go back and get him? Can we go back and get him?
no, we can revive him, I guess, somehow.
Sorry about that. It was kind of real life got in the way there for a moment. I'm dead somewhere. I don't know where I died because I wasn't actually looking at the screen.
Well,
and all it's letting me do is like click an OK button to put up a speech bubble. So this is going great.
it's a very entertaining show.
Oh wow!
Now I died.
No, you died. That's awesome. So, this is not going off to a great start.
The person who's played this the least is the only one still standing.
Yeah, but the person who went through the tutorial most recently is the one who's still standing.
Go Power Ranger.
You'd think there'd be a button or something that says, let me come back in.
No,
No.
I mean, my familiar should revive me since it said it would.
Okay, so anyway, I'm actually going to...
somehow.
As he's wandering around and
do
doing
the
that,
show.
I'm going to do the show. So the news, firstly, we've had... it's a little bit old news now. It was topical on Thursday when we first started this.
We could have spent these past couple of days finding newer news.
Well, I would have loved to have done that,
reusing.
but unfortunately I was having to do things like working and like getting ready for Christmas and stuff.
I just couldn't be asked.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you've got a valid excuse. So, do you know what? Some of it's still current. So, since the last show, we've got FF7. That's Final Fantasy 7 for those that don't know. Is now going to be remade episodically, and it's being made into an action RPG. Woohoo! I'm alive.
Which, if you press, I think it's right or down on the D-pad, you can revive someone.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. But yeah, so they've said it's going to be an action RPG and it's going to be released episodically. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure what to think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I liked Final Fantasy VII, but it sounds like they're taking away some of the best parts from it to try and sell us an entirely new product?
I personally think it will be action RPG, but I think they'll also have the turn-based in it. So I reckon it'll be kind of 2 games in one.
Mm.
But as for the being episodic, I haven't got a problem with that, just because the last time they said about, Final Fantasy VII Remake, they said it would take bloody ages to make it, so if this is a way that they can kind of get the game out there faster, I'm kind of happy with it.
Okay.
I kind of think that's a big part of the reason why they're doing it, because it would otherwise take, a long time. Of course, they're apparently slow.
Oh, flowers, so pretty.
Yeah, I can't remember how to do like self-healing on this.
Well, first you don't
It's
freeze
lots of them.
people.
Ah, yeah, no, it's them. It's lots of them, and then R1. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
No, I'm with it. I'm with it.
self-heal.
Controls on this game are an arse. They really are. They are an arse. So yeah. So I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
I'd be willing to give it a chance just to see if it works out, but yeah, I'm not too sure.
I think it's all going to come down to how much they're actually going to charge for each episode,
Yeah.
and what an episode entails.
Yeah.
So that's my big kind of how much, if they turn around and go, it's going to be broken into 5 episodes, each episode is like 20 quid.
Then they can fuck right off.
Well, it probably depends on kind of what you get, how long is it?
Yeah. Could you try not killing me, please, Beranmee? That'd have been
Well,
so
there's no
kind.
guarantee, mate.
Cheers, Nick. So, yeah, so that was the first bit of news that we had, which was a little bit out of date now, really. But still, whatever. The next bit of news is definitely out of date because it was about the Minecraft update, which might have been coming out by Christmas, but it's already out.
You killed me. Which one of you bastards killed me?
Well, it was the spikes that killed you, mate. I've just revived you.
I didn't even get to the spikes, mate.
Why did I not revive? Oh, there we go.
Because it only lets you revive one person at a time.
I'm going to go with, by the way, Nick was laughing, it was him who killed me.
Oh, okay.
No, I used my... No, I didn't. The game
Whatever.
didn't work. It's not my fault.
So, in other parts, where were we? The Minecraft update has actually now been released, which was funny because on Thursday when we first tried this, it hadn't been released yet. So, that's nice. We're sort of trying to catch up.
Don't kill the villager. No,
Oh,
don't
fuck
kill
the
me.
villager. Anyway, and it's added in so much stuff. I mean, there's new blocks, there's new biomes, there's new creatures, new enemies, new monsters, new pets. It's really added a lot. It's almost like a whole new game. But the problem that I've got is that I've spent so long waiting for this update, I now don't want to play it. Which is just wrong, really. I knew I'd get one right.
No,
Sorry,
leave me alone.
For those wondering, I just worked out how to do the beam that perfectly
Well,
went
you
with.
need...
Yeah, no, perfectly went with
you
somebody
do-
else's to cause an explosion. And now I can't work out how I did it, so that's awesome. You fucking killed me again, Nick.
It's if you make the beam with... So you make it with spice and death.
Yeah.
And I made... Here.
There
There we go.
Yeah.
I made it with fire and death.
Big explosions and stuff, it's fun. Hideo Kojima, as we know, has had his little issues with Konami. That was nicely done, Jin. For those not watching, I just threw myself off a cliff because, why not?
Jin,
Yeah.
was that you visually showing us what it must have been like to be Hideo Kojima for the past few months? Is that a few problems with Konami throws himself off the bridge?
Yeah, maybe. You never know. But no, so he's had his issues with Konami, as we know, and
Putting it mildly.
yeah. He's still not allowed to say exactly what happened because they put him under a gag order, which just sounds like something that you'd order from a prostitute of a night. But anyway, what's actually going on now is he's creating his own independent studio, which he's decided to name Kojima Productions again, which it kind of feels like a kind of fuck you to Konami. Because it was a case of, that was my studio that you closed down, I'm going to create another one with exactly the same name.
And with pretty much the same stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing he could have done better
Smaller.
would have been to create a company called #FUC Konami. That would have been awesome.
I personally think he's going to wait until Konami announce the next Metal Gear and go, by the way, people, the creator of said franchise is making a new stealthy game.
Yeah.
FYI.
That would be kind of good, actually. Although, I must admit, my first thought, and he said he's not going to be doing this, unfortunately, but I would have liked to have seen Silent Hills. Like, if he actually, made Silent Hills, but they've said their first game is going to be much smaller.
No, don't run off. Don't run off.
Oh, and the studio has partnered
With Sony.
Sony. I died.
I saw that. I didn't revive you. I pressed the wrong button.
No.
I did the flamey death thing instead of the revive, I'm sorry. But you're alive now, so,
Yeah.
No, not death. Heals. Cool. Okay. But yeah, so I would be interested to see what he comes up with. But I'm not going to be sort of, all over it yet. I'm going to wait and see what they come back, actually come up with. That was bad. I've just said the same thing like twice. Neither of you stopped me. That was terrible.
You're going to wait till the dust settles to see if his game's worth playing.
Yeah, pretty much. That was it. Thank you very much. See, that was nice. That was helpful.
I'm good with words and shit, I am.
I'm dead. And then also on Thursday, so relevant at the time and everything, the PlayStation Vita turned 4 years old, as far as the Japanese
And they
release
did
was concerned. Anyway,
for it.
they really did. Yeah, there was
That was stupid.
fuck all there. But at the same point, it got us talking about what the good games were on the Vita and so on. What did we end up doing?
So
Was
many
it
good
5?
games.
It was 5 we tried to do, wasn't it? We came up with like our top 5.
Yeah. I started by saying top 3, and then when you had mentioned your 3, I kind of wanted 5 because I couldn't.
Okay, I've frozen these guys in place. You want to start killing them?
Oh, I've been working on it, but they just don't want to die. Because reasons.
Now you're freezing me.
And me, so thanks for that. But yeah, so do you know what the problem that I've got is now? Is that I can't remember what I listed as my favourite games on the Vita. I mean, I know there was Soul Sacrifice. That was a given.
Yeah. You had Rogue Legacy.
Did I say Rogue Legacy, or was that one yours in the end?
Yes. You didn't want to include The Binding of Isaac.
No, that's right, because I play that more on the PS4. So yeah, Rogue Legacy, Soul Sacrifice, OMGZ was one of them. I remember that, because that's a given.
Oh shit.
And then was it PlayStation All Stars was one of them.
Did you not kill me as well, you...
No, I thought you deserved it. You looked at me funny.
I looked at you funny. I'm not the one in the fucking pink hot pants and robe.
No.
No, that's me.
Do you know what? I can't remember what they were. They were wow. It was Soul Sacrifice, OMGZ, PlayStation All Stars.
Oh yeah. What, you're on 4, 3?
That's 3.
Nic and Beranmee.
No, see, I didn't put Tokiden in the list. Because I didn't have Kiwami, I just had the original. And I still think that Soul Sacrifice was the better game. Don't get me wrong, Tokiden's a good game. But I think Soul Sacrifice was a better game. And I'm dead again. Do you know, I should have written this shit down.
Yeah, how
Well,
unprofessional of you.
Well, mines were Persona 4.
Yeah.
The hell?
And they ended up with Hotline Miami
Yeah.
1 and Gravity Rush.
Yes, you did say Gravity Rush. Wait, didn't you also have, what do you call it, Papercraft 1?
Tearaway.
That's the
Oh,
one.
Terror, yeah, and Killzone, I guess.
Either
Oh,
way,
hell
long
yeah.
story short, there's been some great games on the Vita. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's been some shit games too. You know. I mean, for every really good game, you get like a Woe Dave. Actually, no, that's not fair. I liked Woe Dave.
I just still don't get how you'd like that.
It's just a quick and easy pick up and play throwdown game. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but it was, ow.
No, 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 no.
I like how you just stopped doing anything.
Well, I was trying to work out the healing beam and I pressed the wrong button.
Why is it the healing thing and the death rate making an uber explosion?
Because they counteract each other. Because they're sort of the exact opposites of each other. They cause the explosion.
But it just means that death is the more powerful force because it causes an explosion that kills people.
Well, it could be that, yeah, yeah. But anyway, so that being the case, Beranmee, if you had to come up with, you know, like 5 games for the Vita that were your favourites.
It would be at this point I pull my Vita out to have a look, but I'm trying to freeze the dude, someone kill him.
What the hell killed me? Seriously, what the hell killed me?
Once you
Oh,
touch yourself at night.
well, that's a given, but I mean, what killed me? No, I worked out what it was. It was I apparently stepped in a puddle and I tried using lightning magic. That's bad. It's like a, you know, you're gonna die moment. So, oh, fuck. That was fun. Do you know, it's bugging me. I still can't think of what those 5 games were. I mean, I've got a couple of them, and now I can't even remember what they all were, so that helps.
Hang on, while I'm dead, I'm just going to have a look at my Vita and try and figure out what my games are.
Okay. Well, I thought he revived.
Damn.
No, he didn't. Shit. Chances are I'm going to revive you first, Beranmee. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Mother. Right. Freeze, you bastard.
That's
Oh,
unfair. That's an unfair shield.
Yeah.
Son of a...
Wow, we all wiped. That's awful. Hey, revive. So,
I'd probably have to go Borderlands 2.
I'm pretty sure I said that would be one of yours. In fact, I'm almost certain I said that would be one of yours.
Because it is actually a really good port. Loading times are a tiny bit on the long side, but considering, you know, that Iron Galaxy managed to port it, well, they managed to port Borderlands 2 and 3 of the expansion packs.
No,
And it's
wasn't it
cross
just 2?
save with the PS4.
It was only the 2. They didn't do the what you call it? They didn't do Bunkers and Badasses. That was the final one. And
They did. I think it was Mad Moxie. They did. Dr. Z, I think, went over.
that was Borderlands 1, dude.
Was it? Was that Borderlands? Oh yeah, what wasn't it?
Yeah. So I think you had the arena. You're right there. That was the Torg arena. And you
Was
had
the Mad Moxie in? No, it was. That was in 1, wasn't it?
yeah. But you had the Torg arena, and you had the Pirate Booty arena DLC. But I don't think you got the well, I know you didn't get the Bunkers and Badasses one.
Was it the General Knox and the Armory
was
as
one
well,
as
that
well.
you didn't get?
That was one. It was the what's his name's hunting one that you didn't get.
Oh, Hammerlock.
That's it. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. All I
Yeah,
remember
but
was we didn't like it.
There's no great loss there. to be
No,
fair.
that was shit. And I'm dead again. I'm really not doing well with this game. When we were playing Resogun the other day, I was doing really well. But with this one, just not doing well at all. I
Ow.
can revive one of you.
Yeah, so Borderlands, probably Tokuding, Kiwami, Uncharted Golden Abyss, Killzone.
I'm dead, by the way, if anyone wanted.
I'm dead as well.
I'm not.
I don't know. I like playing my Vita that much. I don't think I could just pick 5 games.
Yeah.
I'm a really happy Vita player.
There's not many of us. Which kind of sucks. I mean, I started playing that Freedom Wars. And I really enjoyed that.
I need to get back into it. I've not played that for a while.
Do you know what it
But
kind
yes,
of
that
reminds
is-
me
that
of?
is a good game.
It reminds me of
is
Dying
that
Light, be the
on-
zombie mode.
On my screen, I've got a goblin just kind of like hanging in the middle of the air.
Yeah,
Which is
that's the
that?
familiar. I think.
No,
Oh,
not the little goblin dude holding the green orb. It was a dead goblin orc thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was your
floating
game
in the
screwed.
air.
But no, it reminds me of the Be the Zombie mode on Dying Light. Mainly because of the sort of tendrils and all that lot. You've got the gear to get you from place to place. It reminds me of like the zombie tendril thing. But no, I've really been enjoying that. I'm quite pleased it became a Plus title. But yeah, so I suppose, do you want to move on to the games we've been playing, considering that's all the news we've pretty much got? Although no,
Yeah.
I have another one. Sony at the moment, if you go onto the European blog, are taking people's votes for like Game of the Year awards and so on, like the best of 2015 stuff. I've already gone on there today. I voted while I was at work, but I was on my break. I was on a break. I was okay. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, most of the games on there are pretty much as you'd expect. They're all the sort of AAA titles and so on. There's a couple of indie titles sneak through. And I did feel ever so slightly guilty, actually, because one of the questions on there is who do you think was the best studio? And it took me half an hour, and I still didn't get it. I still didn't get the name. The guys that created Resogun. I just couldn't think of the company name. Thank you. It's too late now, but thank you. But yeah, it was bugging me for ages. So I was like, yeah, I'd definitely vote for them. They were great. And you know, they did a really good job this year, and just nothing got listed. Am I wrong, or is this game throwing a lot more enemies than it did the first time we played it, Nick?
I don't think so. I think we're just not paying as much attention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Which is weird because we're not really talking much either.
Well, I'm
I suppose
trying.
the other bit in these that goes with PlayStation is that they're now kind of accepting your votes for what PS2 games you would like to see remade.
Yeah, there's no
Or
point in
not
me answering
remade,
that one.
but enabling to be ported.
Yeah, there's no point in me answering that one because they won't. Oh shit! They won't do the game that I want ported. I still want Legaia 2.
How do you know they won't do that? Well,
Well, it's not. It's not porting per se. It's more just
emulation.
yes, enabling the emulation of a PS2 game.
Yeah, I still don't think they'll do it.
The thing is, though, I went on to the hell did I do there? Apart from died.
I don't know. You did something and then died.
And then he froze me. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, well, you deserved it. That's what you get for dying. There you go. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple I'd like to see. I'd like to see SSX Tricky. That's an almost go-to title. Because I started playing the PS3 version of SSX again the other day. Because it was done as a plus game. It's stupid, really, because I've got the disc. I just, you know, I'm too lazy to put the disc in. Fuck at that. Anyway, but yeah, I'd like to see SSX Tricky being redone. That would be nice.
Oh shit, that was stupid.
Yeah, well, but that's. I mean, I've got two that I can think of: SSX Tricky and Freakstyle. And they were
What the
both
hell
made
is
by,
those birds?
I don't know.
How did you?
Let me revive one of you.
Oh, thank you.
But they were both done by EA Sports, you know, back when you had that whole EA Sports big bullshit at the beginning of their games.
Hey guys, can you like revive me? I'm like
No,
totally
you touch yourself at
revivable.
night. Nice. He's like, I'm totally revivable, and as soon as I revive you, I'm going to like electrocute you because that's kind.
I was aiming at the big crab thing.
That was already dead.
Hey, I didn't know.
Well, if you'd been paying attention while you were dead, you would have seen we killed it. We're like, we don't need Beranmee, whatever. Dead. You know.
Pay attention.
Oh, now I get it. Sorry, the
What do you mean when
element.
he says you touch yourself at night?
No, the element that the little goblin dude is not a
He's
goblin.
flying around
it's
with is the
it's
one that's stronger.
Yeah. So now
Yeah.
it's ice. Ah, I see. Sorry, I'm slow.
Okay. So I'm going to move
But
on
Jin,
to the. Go on.
yeah, you played Until Dawn.
I did.
Tell us about it.
I was just going to get onto that. So the
Yeah.
games I've been playing this last couple of weeks, I've picked up Until Dawn. I finally finished it, and I found out just how good I would be in a sort of teen horror situation. For a start, I would hate everybody, and then only two of them would survive, which was not an ideal situation considering there's so many at the start.
8.
Yeah. Although I have a sneaky
Thank-
suspicion, I mean, and this isn't a spoiler because it happens right at the start and it doesn't let you do anything else, but two of them die right at the start of the game, and there is nothing you can do
Yeah,
about
well,
it.
those two don't count, but 2 people replace them all.
Oh yeah, I suppose. But yeah, so anyway, either way, nobody really survived in my game. I had, well, 2. One of them was one of the characters I didn't mind, and the other one I absolutely hated, so that was fun. And you got to see some really gruesome deaths. Like characters just getting their heads twisted off or crushed. Yeah, it was fucking nasty. But it was a good game. I enjoyed it a lot, and I will quite happily play through it again. So, it's already doing better than Heavy Rain, because Heavy Rain, once I finished it, I didn't want to go back to. Primarily because the killer was always the same, and it was sort of, the murder mystery thing.
Yeah, I suppose that in this one, you that things can change more dramatically.
And you know that the killer is always going to be the same.
Yeah.
But it's how you sort of react to that killer as to whether or not... Oh, shit.
Ow.
Whether or not you sort of progress with the game. Screw you, buddy.
Ow.
For those listening to the audio, we're just in the middle of a boss fight. Don't worry, it's just a bit tough.
So, Jin, which element are you using for your beam?
I was just using death on its own.
Well, when you're alive. Death and what?
Just death on its own.
Oh, use death and flame or ice.
Okay, well...
Ow!
There we go, death and flame.
Okay, but yeah, now I need to heal.
Well, that's hardly my fault. Shoot. Oh, I'm dead as well. But yeah, so if you liked the sort of control style of Heavy Rain, then there's a good chance that Until Dawn would be for you. Stop hitting me into a place where I can't see myself, you asshole. Well, thank you, brother.
Didn't hit anything.
Yeah, you did. You hit me. And then the enemy
into it.
No, the little goblin thing actually hit me back into it, so I died. Oh.
Ow!
But let's see. So there was Until Dawn. There's Freedom Wars, which we've already mentioned. I've been playing through that. I really enjoy that, and it's got me back into playing games on the Vita while I wait to go into work, which is good. But at the same time, it means I'm leaving for work a lot earlier than I should be bothered to.
Freedom Wars, if you played that on your way or before work or whatever, doesn't seem like one that's really suited for that.
What, for the sort of short play?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I'm healing.
You can, because the missions can be quite short. Yeah, you can just go in, kill everything, and job done. So it's not one that I can sit down and have a long session with before going into work, but I can do one mission and level up a little bit. I mean, for fuck's sake, Nick, I've got further than you have. And
but I've been playing Rocket Birds instead, because that's
an hour in the car.
That's more of a pick up and play for me, because it's simpler. There's no reading or anything, no real. Well, there is sort of a story, but I haven't paid that much attention.
Yeah.
Though it's a good game, Rocket Birds. I'm really enjoying that.
See, that one you've got further than me, because yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost done. It's less of a platformer than I thought.
Mm.
There is some annoying sections where you don't quite know where to go, or where it gets a bit sort of Metroidvania.
Mm-hmm. I think the only thing
figuring out who to control or whatever to get further ahead.
I think the one thing that bugged me with that one was all the key card nonsense. Yeah, go here, get this key card.
Yeah, that's
go there,
part
get
of
that
it.
key card.
Me.
Yeah.
How to get to the key card.
Yeah.
There's one other thing. Mostly because of one section where you're quite limited in the space, and there's no sort of invincibility after you've been hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I just ended up getting hit multiple times over and over without being able to do anything.
Yeah.
And then died. That gets a bit frustrating.
Beranmee, you planning to move anytime soon?
Shut up.
Alright, whatever.
Whatever. You've been playing too much Until Dawn.
Yeah, apparently. But other than that, I mean, I've played a lot more of that Gems of War. I just can't put that game down. To the point where I actually bothered to download it on my tablet as well.
Ow!
And it's such a silly little mobile game. But it's a nice...
Revive!
Beranmee's not dead. He doesn't need to revive himself.
No, but he needed
Yeah,
to revive.
I know.
For fuck's sake.
See, now he died. Revive, Nick, revive!
Yeah, but mine was on cooldown.
Revive! Fuck you. Revive!
Shut up.
Revive! Ow! What the...
Don't fall off the cliff.
I didn't! I got blasted off the cliff.
You fell off it.
No, I didn't. I went flying backwards. The video will prove it.
You fell off the cliff.
I did not fall off the cliff. I got blasted backwards by his beam and thrown off the cliff.
Did you fall over the edge of the cliff?
No, I was thrown over the edge of the cliff. This is what I'm getting at, Nick.
Semantics.
Not really.
Yeah, it is semantics.
But no, Gems of War, I really... Sorry,
It's
go on.
another match 3 puzzle game you're playing.
It is, but I like it. I mean, I like most match 3 puzzle games anyway, but this one I really enjoyed it. I like the combat feel to it. I like the fact that it's not, you know, samey, because it does have that strategy element to it. And a lot of those games don't have it. But yeah, no, I enjoyed the sort of combat element to it. Another one that I've been playing just as a sort of cheap and cheerful throwaway is Fat Princess Adventures. It's a nice game. It's not a fantastic game, but it's a nice game. Oh, Nick, don't fall off the cliff, by the way.
You tard.
Ah, Nick has been revived. What does he do? He just walks off the cliff.
I think there's a word or an expression to sum up what Nick just did, and that is derp.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Ow.
Yeah, Tom, if you could stop trying to kill me, that'd be great.
I'm not trying. I'm succeeding.
Again.
Yeah, I'm just healing myself, Nick. Then I'll pick you up. There you go, dude. So,
Don't walk in front of my death beam.
So what does electricity interact with?
I would guess water. But can you do a water beam? You can't, can you? You can do a poison cloud.
No, when
Or you can do like a spray of water. But wasn't there another thing you could do where you could make new elements?
Yeah, but if
Yeah,
you
there
do
we go.
water and death, you make
Poison.
Cheers,
If
guys.
you do water and ice.
Cheers.
and death.
Thank you for blowing me up there. That was much appreciated.
Well, water and death. Yeah, that's poison
Death
cloud.
and something. Why does it? Oh shit.
Don't fall off the cliff, Nick.
To be fair, I was forced over the cliff by you going so far ahead that the camera sort of just pushed me.
No semantics.
Completely different situation.
Cause it was.
Help me. Bit of a revive would be.
You're alive.
No, I meant my health.
Oh, in that case, just drop a couple of heals and press R1. Inadvisable, Nick.
The worst part is it isn't even on purpose.
Okay. I suppose
Well, I was in the middle of...
Nick, we just had this conversation about you falling off the cliff. The last sort of big game I've been playing. Who the fuck keeps reviving him? This mob just keeps coming back to life. But yeah, the last big sort of AAA game I've been playing has been Destiny. And I picked it up for 25 quid in the deals for Christmas sort of add-on thing they'd done. and it's really enjoyable. I mean, I liked it back when we got into sort of the beta test for it, but I wasn't 100% sure, and I never managed to pick it up on time. But no, I've really been enjoying it this time round. And I've been playing it with Beranmee, who, you know, you may have heard him before. He's been fairly quiet on this, apart from saying like revive.
Well, one of us has got to take this fucking game seriously.
Hey, I was doing the objective thing.
You're falling off the cliff, you pillock.
I think... Oh no, I got frozen. That's what the problem was.
Let it go, let it go.
Oh, have you been playing the Frozen Match 3 puzzle as well?
No, I played it once and never again. It was shit.
Don't give a shit anymore.
No, it was...
Go.
How the hell did you suddenly go faster?
Anyway, press up on the D-pad.
I revived you and now you're just standing still dying.
I'm already dead again. Yeah, I hadn't realised you'd revived me because, you know, I didn't see it.
Oh, for God's sake!
Oh, this game gets clusterfucky. But no, the Frozen Match 3 puzzle game thing really annoyed me because it sort of it attempts to focus itself on like not so much DLC but microtransactions.
Ow.
And really nasty ones at that. Well, yeah, I know, but so is Gems of War. And Gems of War, you don't have to use the microtransactions. You can, but you don't feel like you have to. With the Frozen one, it's more a case of if you want to be able to do this, this, or this, you have to pay for these things. And they give you a couple of them.
Death. No, use fire in your beam.
Okay.
Or one of you do that.
There you go. So, with the Frozen game, they go, right, okay, you need this item, or this item, or this item, and it will let you do X, Y, Z, whatever it is, right? It's a bonus of some kind. They give you a couple of mini tutorial, so I figured, you know what, fuck it, I'll save those, because I know what they do, I'll save them for when I need them. As soon as I come out of the tutorial, oh no, you can't have those anymore. No, if you want them, you have to buy them. So you didn't use them when you had the chance when we told you you could, so we've now taken them away. And that to me is really annoying. I mean, the only thing you have to worry about buying on Gems of War if you want it is armour for your character that boosts like your XP. Or the amount of money you earn, or the amount of gems you earn. There's no, you know, you have to do this. So it just makes it a much better game in my opinion. That and the fact that it has combat, which is awesome. But yeah, going back to Destiny quickly, because of where we got into the game, Beranmee had an idea to sign up, as in like the, you know, I've recommended a friend thing. So we've been doing a lot of like friend-based quests, which unlocks its own sort of special gear and emotes and stuff like that. And last night we developed the urge, or not the urge, the ability to high-five each other. But there's no collision detection. So
Face slaps.
yeah, you just sort of like wave your hand in front of someone's face. It's actually quite entertaining.
It's very Three Stooges.
Yeah, yeah. The next thing that we'll unlock is a dancing, like a dual dance thing. And then the last one is the thing I actually want, which is the Sparrow.
Which is a speeder bike.
What the hell happened there?
No, go away.
This game is a nightmare. But yeah, so I mean, if you haven't played it and you're sort of now in a position to get around to it, I would recommend picking up Destiny. Especially if you liked games like Borderlands.
The good thing about Destiny is that they listened to a lot of the fan feedback from year one, where everyone went, "This is a little bit shit." And they've made a lot of improvements, and now Destiny is the game it should have been a year ago. Well done, Bungie. Well done. So that makes me very, very anxious to play the DLC that's on the way in Destiny 2 when they get around to making that one. Or when they release that one. Which I think is next year. I think it's the September one.
I might have actually finished playing Destiny by then. Because I've got a few friends that are looking to get a PS4 now. And they've all been asking, what games am I looking forward to next year? I said, jeez, I haven't even finished the ones I was playing this year yet.
Are we supposed to, like...
I think, if memory serves,
Yeah,
we
we
hit
need
a
to
certain spell. And it looks like...
Lightning.
There we go.
Ow.
Sorry, dude, you kind of stood right in the way there.
Oh yeah, I stood in the way.
Well,
Oh, sorry mate, you stood right in the way of that. You stood right in the way, sorry.
Yep. Why are they...
Oh, why didn't hit anything?
I did rock damage against them all, and they absorbed all of it. It's like, what could it... Look! They're absorbing any magic that gets thrown at them. It's gonna have to be... Oh, we died. Oh.
He broke my staff in half, the bastard.
Yeah. But no, so if I had to be sort of pressed, so I would say games that I'm looking forward to next year. It's well, Naruto again, and what was the other one? There was another one. No Man's Sky. That's my next big purchase. I think will be No Man's Sky, because it's basically Elite where you can land on planets.
For God's sake.
It doesn't help we can't move the camera down. We're all blocked into this little bit and... Are they just absorbing my lightning?
Yes. Lightning is healing them.
Damn.
Why doesn't anyone tell me this shit?
It's alright, I saved it. I did it. Saved us all. It's okay.
We were absorbing their damage. But
Yes.
we should unlock something. Oh, skull staff.
Yeah, I've already got the
I already have it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, well.
I don't have it. Where is it? Where is it?
The staff.
I think it might have gone where we sort of picked them up. If I knew where my staff had gone, I would quite happily drop this one and you could have it, but I don't know where it went.
It's fine.
Although I think,
Should be
no,
with
what
the
actually
book
happened was
up there.
I think I got the skull staff, Nick then picked up the staff that I dropped.
No, no, well,
Yeah.
no, I don't know. I have the skull staff equipped. So I don't know. I think we're just supposed to run.
Is it just a run situation? I thought we
Brilliant
could
that I
kill.
just blocked our way.
Yeah, that's awesome, Nick. Nice job. Good job.
Cheers, guys.
Hey, don't look at me. I didn't do anything of that.
Not content with just jumping off the
Jin, please move.
I'm trying. I've been slowed down.
That's because you're not moving.
I'm at the top of the screen. I couldn't move.
Well,
think
my
we-
damage report was Nick.
I think we have to. I think secretly
I
we have
think
to
that's
kill this
actually
thing.
here we got stuck last. I think that's why we stopped playing.
I'm pretty sure we have to kill this thing, and you're like, run, run. I'm like, no, we've got to kill it.
Let's kill it. Use fire and death.
But if you get behind it and use lightning, it kills it. It's got a weak ass.
We're not doing any. Oh, it's a fish ass. Ow. Jin, you should
They go,
revive someone.
no. Right. Oh, okay, I didn't realise you died. Sorry. Look, his ass is exposed. Lightning him. What the fuck happened to the camera? What the hell?
You're not doing any damage. Oh,
I died.
no, it was
Who froze me? Cheers,
Oh,
Nick.
I died again.
Ah,
Sorry, I'm
he's
just
gonna throw me
doing
again.
stuff. That's R2. Oh,
Fuck you, dude.
Well, I'm kind of glad Destiny doesn't have friendly fire, because if it did and Nick went, you know what, I'm going to crack at this, we'd be
well, I would never
screwed.
buy Destiny in the first place, so.
Well, that's good then. That's good, Nick. Don't have to worry about you killing me.
I just did damage to the thing, though. That's nice. Freeze! Okay, yep.
Nick,
there
do
we
a
go.
beam that goes against fire.
Freeze it now. Oh,
can't
sorry.
revive
Yeah, I need
you.
ice. No, that's fine. Okay, use fire again. They can't hit each other.
Well, hit the beam, hit the
Nah,
beam.
it's fine. I'm killing it.
I have a revive, please.
Yes, there you go.
Revive me after you've killed it.
Anyway, I've been playing Guns Up, which is another free-to-play game, which luckily doesn't throw microtransactions in your face. So it's a base building kind of thing, where you
See,
attack bases as well as other players.
It's got me thinking
Go
too
on.
much that it's going to be like Battle Islands.
No, it's much better
Cheers,
than Mad
guys.
Islands. You're welcome.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're in my way there. You're sorry, Nick.
To be fair, it was both me and Jin.
Whoa, don't bring me in on this. I didn't do anything of the
Shut
sort.
up! You used your thingy to
It's a thingy thing, yeah.
Yeah, and then you hit the.
Oh,
See, we
fuck.
did something like that.
I'm hitting a rock, that sucks. Oh shit, that was me.
Yeah, it's a decent time waster, but it's very, very grindy.
Yeah.
So yeah, all the things are cost a lot. So
Oh, fuck,
Oh,
that's
shit.
gonna hurt.
use fire. There we go.
I did. Oh, we found his weakness.
Oh, fire!
Again.
I fell off the cliff again.
Fuck's sake, Nick.
Thank you. Oh, no. Just use stuff.
Oh, I fell
Oh.
off a cliff.
That's a, oh shit, I'm
You,
actually
you
not
can't
dead.
take the piss, Nick. Let's be honest.
Oh,
The amount of times
oh,
you've fallen off the cliff compared to how many times I've fallen off a cliff. Hey, I think you are well and truly in the lead there.
I'm like a child, I was just emulating.
Clearly.
Yep. Wait, why did he not
Did we just
revive?
revive Beranmee and he fell off the cliff again? I think we revived him on the cliff edge. So, okay, so Guns Up. You've also been playing, was it Just Cause 3?
Yes, which is can be a lot of fun.
Better than 2 or not as good as 2? Or about the same?
Better than 2.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Anything else just become
Fucking good up at this, I
just
really do.
Oh,
the
fucking
wing-
hell.
the wingsuit. Just having that is really a massive improvement to getting around.
I'm dead.
That's a whole lot of fun.
If
Come
you're
on, I
listening-
revived.
If you're listening to the audio of this, you really should check it out on
Sorry.
either Twitch or YouTube. It's been hilarious. It's just, everything is just killing everything. It's awesome.
Okay, stop using opposite powers because it's really not
That
good.
was not me. That was you and Jin.
Yeah. I think that was actually us, B. Oh, fuck off.
Oh shit, wrong button.
No, you don't need to be alive. I'll throw you off the cliff again. This is Nick getting back at me for the comment earlier. I was like, show you who's been thrown off a cliff more than we.
But yeah, Just Cause is it's really great fun. The unlock system I'm not quite sure about. Just having to unlock a lot of the stuff is a bit frustrating.
A note here, hold on. There we go. It's not letting me, there we go. Wow, this is quiet. You know what, we should read this. So, a note's just turned up in the game. Gone. Randolph and Eric are both gone. Swept away into the darkness, and I know it's coming for me. That the incorporeal, and then it stopped. Fucking son of a bitch. You know what? It was on screen long enough. If you want to know what the rest of it was, watch the video on YouTube or Twitch.
I'm pretty sure people don't want to know it.
Yeah, maybe. It's just...
yeah, Just Cause. Fun. Occasionally feels a bit like empty fun. You're kind of doing the same stuff over and over.
See, I found that with
Some
Just Cause
degree.
2 in the end.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of making your own fun, you know, finding new ways to destroy bases. But I'm usually not the greatest person at doing that, so. But I'm not bored yet, but it sometimes just feels a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, the challenges, I mean, some of them, again, are okay, but at other times they just feel like they're getting away, since that's how you get a lot of the unlocks.
Yeah. We're going to be in trouble here. Nope, just me. I'm going to be in trouble here. Yep, dead again.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, I then got revived and almost killed again. Ah, there we go. That was a good hit. That was nice. Go away, little crabs.
Nice big ones that are bothering me. And crabs of any kind are probably bad, right?
Generally speaking. I don't even know what the hell I'm hitting this one with now. It was meant to be electric and death, and it wasn't.
I like how the conversation just stopped.
Well, we're concentrating, that's the problem. And now
Just noticed that they
alive.
turned red when we fried them, I guess.
I'm waiting on a cooldown, Nick, and then I'll revive you. There you go.
Hey.
What do we got? Ah, shit. Do you know what the problem is as well? Is that every time you step in the water, if you try and use electric magic, it kills you.
Yep. Oh shit.
So yeah.
Oh.
But no, I've definitely got one other thing I want to purchase next year when it comes out, which is the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, which has been pretty much confirmed for February, and that's going to be a day one purchase for me. I mean, I've already got it on the PC, but I want to be able to play it on the television. And I'm not going to buy a Steam machine just for that. Having said that, though, I've put more thought into it, and I think in the new year, if I can get one cheap enough, I will get a Vita TV just for Freedom Wars. I think you might have been onto something there, Nick, and I think I'll go for that.
Yeah. Well, even I think I would play more of a game like Killzone if I could do it on my television.
But the thing is, if you go onto the store and then look at half the games, you think, oh, I'm playing it on the TV, so I can play it on the big screen. Half of them say, not, for Vita and PSP only.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Actually, I'm not sure about Freedom Wars, but I know that Killzone, for example, is compatible with.
But it's like I would be able to I would like to be able to just take out my memory card
Ice.
and then put it in the Vita TV thing
Go.
and then just be able to
I
play
just got hit.
any of my games. But
Nope, not
But
that.
I think most of the games that I've got are not compatible, and it's really frustrating.
Hmm.
To be honest, I think what they should really do is just bring out a cable or box. Where the hell's my guy gone?
He died again.
Is bring out a cable that you plug into your Vita and it just upscales, so then that way you can use your your Vita as the controller.
Yeah, I mean they did it with the PSP, so I mean there's no reason why they couldn't. Alright, granted you had to get the PSP 2000, but
I think that's the thing that annoys me about the Vita TV, the fact that they could just do a cable and do it like that.
yeah.
And then that way you don't have to worry about, touch controls. You can still do it on the Vita, but you're not just kind of cramped up looking
But I
at
think
Vita.
it's kind of not the point. I guess it is for people to play it without, for people who don't have a Vita, was trying to just get more units out.
Yeah. I mean the thing
with
is
a normal controller as well.
that's the thing. The one thing is I would prefer to play with an ordinary controller. Because as much as I like the Vita, after a while it really does start to hurt your hands.
Yeah.
And in a way that the PlayStation controllers themselves don't. And yeah, so that would be the main reason I would consider getting the Vita TV, is to be able to use an actual controller. Because I mean I remember trying was it Deus Ex, the like remake that they did, not the remake, the expanded edition, whatever it was, basically the one that came out that modified how the whole game worked and allowed you to play it with the Vita. And the problem that I had with it was that trying to use like L2 and R2 on the Vita is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. Freedom Wars is compatible with the PlayStation TV.
Oh.
What I think they should do is...
What about Soul Sacrifice? Sorry.
Soul Sacrifice is...
I think it might only be
Sacrifice isn't,
Delta.
but Delta is, yeah.
Yeah.
I think what they should do really is bring out a little USB thing that can take a memory card and a Vita cartridge, rather than PlayStation TV. It would be cool if they did just a USB dongle. So if you don't want to do the whole, stream your PlayStation to another TV, you want to play your Vita games on a TV, you can just, plug in this little USB dongle, and away you go.
So you're talking there, you would be using the Vita as the controller and streaming that to the television,
if you want to use a controller, it's literally a little USB stick device.
Oh, I see. So something that clips into the Vita.
I guess the hardware might not be small enough to fit into a USB dongle.
Yeah, but what you could
It must
do,
have a way to emulate it.
and so yeah, you emulate it on the PS4, and then all you're
like
doing
to
is
say-
the slots, yeah.
All I'd like to say is, for God's sake, Microsoft have found a way to emulate the Xbox 360 onto the Xbox One.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Whee, I blew stuff up. I don't quite know how I did it. I don't know, but I did it. I think it was, I held L1 and then chose a new spell which was the one we just unlocked, and then used that.
What is the new spell?
Unlocked?
It's that one that looks like a burning piece of paper. I'm not quite sure what it does, but it blew stuff up. But it's also hurting me, so that's not good.
Anyway, I also played a little bit of Fat Princess Adventures as Jin talked about earlier.
It's not a bad game.
No, it's fun. I like the humor. But yeah, it's a little co-op beat 'em up sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean it's not quite as good as I would have hoped.
It's not deep, I would say.
Yeah.
Gameplay-wise.
But yeah, it's not a bad game. I mean, it comes across. It's very clearly aimed at kids. Sort of. Well, no, that's a lie. There's sort of little bit kiddie, little bit adult humour thrown in just for good measure. But yeah. Oh wow, that's a nice spell. Although
I
it's
don't know what
healing
you're
them,
doing,
that's
but
not
it's
ideal.
healing them.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh, it's a good spell, but it's healing them. That's not good. Let's try this one instead. And they're resisting it, but it's not healing them anymore. That's nice. So I'm stuck. I'm dead.
Can I be healed? Revived. There we go, Nick. Why are you putting
I
walls up
would
in
have
my
done, but I
way?
died.
Just doing stuff. What the heck? What?
But no, I think what I would say about the whole Fat Princess Adventures thing, I can kind of agree with what you were saying the other day in that it needs, it needs some form of online competition, not just
I
not
just want,
co-op.
like the modes they had in the previous game.
What the fuck just happened there?
No idea. But yeah, I mean, it's nice enough with the co-op, but I really want the online team-based stuff.
What's the opposite of stone in this game?
Electricity.
Okay, so no, electricity is not doing anything to this. We've got to be doing something wrong. Oh, there we go. Burn the effigy. Maybe. No, we must be missing something.
Please don't burn down the holiday idol before celebrations.
This is why we can't have nice things. So maybe if we put it out, and then heal beam it. Don't burn it. It said don't burn it. We're trying not to burn it now. We're trying not to kill it either. Oh fuck. So I don't know where we're supposed to go next. And I don't know what this abuser scroll is, unless it's literally something to troll everybody.
What scroll are you talking about?
Well, look at the icons for the spells. Right?
Abuser scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what, like, when I use it, it's nothing to do with a scroll.
Random and precious ancient magic parchment. Read it aloud. Anything can happen to almost anyone. Okay, so it could be a good spell. It could be a nasty spell. Yeah. Oh, see there, it healed us all and it gave us all speed. That's nice. And at least once it's killed you, Nick. Sorry. See, now it's frozen me. That's not liking this frozen thing.
Oh, I'm just
I'm not
throwing
gonna let
water
it go.
at them.
What the? What killed me?
Nick.
No, I didn't
Probably.
do anything. There, it hit you,
That does it.
and I.
Stop putting fucking walls up.
I didn't. You did.
It's yourself. If you combine the shield and stone, at least, I know you create a wall.
Yeah. Didn't we find if you then? Yeah, that's right. If you combine the stone and the shield and then press R2 so that it goes on your sword, you can make a straight wall.
Again.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, you're back.
You know, I definitely still stand by
Your man?
my first impression that it's a bit too complicated to just. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of fun, but I just don't see myself getting good at this.
Yeah.
Lightning heals them.
That's right.
I mean, I just end up using a lot of the same stuff over and over.
Nick,
Nick,
lightning
Nick,
heals
lightning
them.
heals them.
Riri.
No, not heal me, you dog.
I was trying
I
to
know.
berate me, and you just
I know.
trapped me in a spiral of death.
Yeah, well, let's be honest, you deserved it. No, you did. You did. You know you deserved it.
No, I did not.
Do you know what? This is what I like about this game. You can take out all your frustrations. Ooh, fuck. Yeah, that's me dead.
You deserved it.
Yeah, I
you're
probably did.
alive again, Jin, you know.
Oh crap! No, I was looking to see if there was anything else that we needed to add from the show notes, but we haven't got anything else because we didn't put anything else together.
No, you're right about that.
And to be fair, the show kind of took a dark turn.
I mean, the show hasn't been. I feel like it was a bit more substantial the other day.
It could have been because we weren't concentrating so much on what we were trying to do. It's the
Yeah,
weird thing.
it was
Resogun
actually
was like a much
games we
easier
were
game.
familiar with.
Yeah. And you know the worst part is I can't remember half of the stuff we were talking about.
No, yeah, that was. We just went places.
But no, I must admit, I am enjoying this game, but at the same time, it does make it really hard to try and do a podcast. See, I was healing you there, Beranmee. I just want that. I want that on the record. I was actually trying to heal you. It was Nick that sort of went, I'm gonna kill him.
He wasn't moving.
He was all like, fuck Beranmee, I'm gonna teach him a lesson. But no, so let's see. So I've covered the games I've been playing. I've covered the news. I've covered the games I'm looking forward to next year.
Oh,
So-
sorry.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we would normally want to put in the show. I mean, one thing I wanted to cover was sort of like the biggest disappointments from this year. And so far, I gotta say, it's probably my performance at playing Magicka 2. Because I'm dying a lot. Let's bring Beranmee back in. There we go. So, what about you, Beranmee? Any games you're looking forward to next year?
Crackdown, Scalebound, Ace Combat 7, I think it's going to be next year.
Yep.
Highly looking forward to that. Now that I'm back on PlayStation, Street Fighter, obviously.
See, I'm not too sure about Street Fighter at the moment. I like the Street Fighter games, but the last few have just been real dickish. When you consider, like, Seth, for example, at the end of Street Fighter 4. That wasn't a hard fight, it was a we're going to fuck off all of our fans fight. Yeah. He was such a cheap fighter. I'm loving that combined spell explosion, by the way. But, yeah, I don't know. I did see, actually, that, who is it, Namco announced a new character for the next Tekken. They're having Akuma from Street Fighter.
Yes.
That, to me, is an almost, like, instant buy just for that.
Well, I think it's actually the test ground for the long gestating project that is apparently still on the way.
Tekken X Street Fighter, yeah.
Yes.
They've said it was held up still, but it's still being worked on and all that. But, okay, he's weak to death or fire, I'm not sure which.
What, Akuma or this dude?
No, this dude, and I'm dead. Nick fucking
They're
Emperor
weak to
Palpatine's
death.
me.
No, not death. Fire. At least the small ones.
And so are we, Nick. We're allergic to death as well. He keeps throwing at walls.
That was actually the enemy.
The enemy, yeah. I don't even know where the fuck I am. There I am.
Ow.
Okay.
Right next to that enemy.
So yeah, this game gets just a little bit on the clusterfucky side.
And it doesn't help when you've got friendly fire.
Yeah. Although having said that, it does mean that you're working towards so many different trophies, because there's like trophies for killing your friends off and reviving your friends and healing your friends and stuff like that.
The
So,
trophies for
yeah.
killing your friends. Cool. Come here, Nick.
I grew up.
Yeah, I know that was me.
It's inflated and.
Yes, that was still me.
I'm looking forward to the Tomorrow Children next year and Deus Ex. No, that's later in the year.
Yeah.
Sworn there was one more that I remembered. It's definitely one early in the year that I just can't remember.
Fuck's sake. Just got thrown off the fucking cliff again. I don't know, but you, have you seen what's coming out this week, I think? Is that Hardware Rivals? It's finally being released.
No, that's the first week of January.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm going to bother, because of how much we
No,
didn't play
for some reason I thought it was a free-to-play game.
Yeah.
And it's a bit, I think it's 16 quid. It seems like a bit much based on what I saw in the beta.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's okay. There you go, allow me to warm up again. And now, just for funsies, I'll heal you. But no, yeah, not too sure about that one. But no, I think first purchases for me: Binding of Isaac Afterbirth.
Oh, The Division.
Okay.
Hopefully, that's good anyway. And
Okay.
Horizon Zero Dawn. which is later.
I mean, I know I'm going to be on Destiny for the next couple of months at least, so I'm happy there. I'm okay.
There is more DLC next year for Destiny.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be happy with that for quite a while.
In June, Persona 5. I think that's June or July.
But do I have the option to pause? No, I don't. Okay, I was going to try and pause the game, but I can't. I was going to say, do you guys want to wrap it up and we'll close the stream down?
Yeah, I think that's
because I think we've pretty much run out of anything to talk about for a while now. And I think we've learnt a very valuable lesson, which is that next time if we do this, we don't play this game.
I say Nick gets Destiny and we play Destiny instead.
If you guys want to buy me Destiny, I can probably play 2 hours of it.
Just join us, Nick, for God's sake.
Join us.
One of us.
No, won't happen.
Oh, fucking hell. Such a lucky cutscene. Oh my god. That would have killed me off straight away. So, yeah, I think next time perhaps we pick an easier game, one that doesn't require quite so much concentration. I mean, Gauntlet would have worked, but unfortunately I didn't have it installed. I think Mercenary Kings would have actually been tougher, just because of the amount of, difficulty behind that game. Don't revive me. But yeah, so I think, we can perhaps... Doesn't listen, don't revive me. What does he do? Revives me. I think what we'll do is next time perhaps pick a different game, one that we've all got. That's the tricky part. But, you know what? It was a fun experiment. I've enjoyed it. I've got to play a game that I haven't played much of and watch myself die in multiple ways. That's always fun. I just throw myself off a cliff again. In Magicka terms, that's called doing a Nic.
I thought I was murdering your friends. Oh no, wait, both count.
Yeah. Well, doing a Nic is while you murder your friends while throwing yourself off a cliff. That would probably be the ultimate, Nic. And then, of course, you keep reviving me, even though I've said, please don't revive me.
Well, I was about to die, so I had to do something.
Yeah, but I'm trying to end the streak. You know what? I'm going to leave the game. So
yeah, I know, but I had to do something.
There you go. If that was something, I left the game. Screw you guys, I'm going home. But yeah, so it was a fun experiment. We may try again in future with different games. Especially as Beranmee said, now that he's back on the PS4, there are some more PS4 multiplayer games coming on Plus, I'm sure. And if you enjoyed this, let us know one way or another. I mean, there'll be comments available on the PS Crowd site. That's www.playstationcrowd.com, also at the bottom of the ticker tape there. There will also be comments on the YouTube videos, on Nick's Twitch stream, which I'll get put into...
I don't think there's actually
comments
on Twitch.
Well, there's the chat thingy, and people can... Yeah, well, maybe.
Well, but that's only for live streams.
Well, maybe, yeah. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. Do you know what? I don't use Twitch enough to really care.
Wow.
So...
Nick did more damage than any other enemy.
But on that note, thank you very much for listening or watching.
More of a hindrance.
I'm going to say goodbye here, guys. You know what? It was difficult enough saying fucking hello! Thank you very much for listening or watching, whichever one you did. If you did both, that's even better. And from all of us at the PlayStation Crowd, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whichever one you support, really.
Happy New Year.
And a Happy New
Man
Year.
United. I don't support Man United. First football team came to mind. I hate football, really.
Isn't it a shame that I already stopped